Welcome to a brand new episode of Pathfinders. In this special feature, we visited the Good Shepherd Finishing School in Ooty to understand not just the premise, but the promise of an all-girls, all-residential, all-in-one finishing school. In the heart of the Ooty Hills, hundreds of young girls from all over the country are embarking on a journey of personal transformation. They are students at the Good Shepherd Finishing School, an institution focused on the holistic development of young girls outside the classroom, such that each girl ultimately blossoms into a confident, elegant, poised young lady with problem-solving skills and a strong sense of purpose. The curriculum at the Good Shepherd Finishing School is rich and varied, and the campus, state-of-the-art yet serene, offering all imaginable amenities under a single roof. To experience it for ourselves, we met with the visionary woman under whose wing the Good Shepherd Finishing School has flourished. Traditionally, finishing schools are somewhat of a European concept. So how would you describe their relevance in the context of the Indian modern-day setting?
The concept of the finishing school is close to my heart. When my daughter finished her schooling, we looked for finishing schools in Switzerland. We visited about 4 schools and we looked at the curriculum. And we were not very happy with those schools. And we came back to India. We thought over it. And we came out with the idea of starting our own finishing school in Ooty. And that's how this Good Shepherd Finishing School was started.
To add on to this point, Good Shepherd Finishing School reflects Indian culture, values and lifestyle, and we are the only one of its kind in India.
There's so many wonderful facets to becoming a woman. So how do you ultimately determine what the Good Shepherd Finishing School curriculum should entail?
When we started the finishing school, our curriculum was devised around domestic skills training. As the Indian women have evolved, our curriculum has also evolved over the years.
Indian women always remain the nucleus of the family.
The Indian women of today will have to maintain a balance between professional and personal priorities. And hence we have subjects like interior designing, fashion designing, protocol and social graces, language training, technology training, beauty therapy and public speaking. We train our students to become solution-oriented women.
There seems to be a huge emphasis at Good Shepherd Finishing School on practical learning by doing. But how do you ensure that the lessons learned here are lessons for life?
We have hands-on training in all the subjects that we have on offer. They imbibe it, they habituate it, and they're set for life. For example, in food and beverage session, we have the students preparing a meal, setting the table, whether it is an Indian or international cuisine. In beauty therapy, they learn how to groom themselves well. They are even capable of advising someone on grooming. In fashion design, they learn how to tailor their cloth and walk on the ramp.
We have divided the girls into 3 houses: elegance, excellence and emancipation. And we also conduct competitions, healthy competition between the 3 houses.
And these competitions are in fact challenges for the students to explore their own skills and to take cue from there and learn better before they leave the program. And there are competitions like soups and salads competition, hairstyle and mehndi, sari draping, public speaking competitions. And apart from all these competitions, we also have 4 external universities evaluating our students for certification. For example, the Business English Certificate from Cambridge University, DELF A1 in French from Government of France, Diploma in Fashion Design from NIFT, and Theory of Music from Trinity College of London. These certifications are definitely an add-on to our students' profile.
As a fully residential program, the onus is entirely on you to create a conducive learning environment. Good Shepherd is described as a home away from home. But how does it become so?
I always believe in quality living and community living.
Yes, our top-of-the-line accommodation in the villas, the infrastructure of the campus, the sports facilities, the qualified and experienced professionals, it all adds on to quality living in the campus. And our routine which is in place helps the students to become disciplined and to manage time well. The day begins at 6 in the morning. They have a combination of activities between yoga, activity at the gym and cooking. This is followed by assembly, which is also an experience for them to face the audience, followed by regular classes in food and beverage production, service, dietetics and nutrition, fashion design, pattern making, beauty therapy, public speaking, protocol and social graces, and so on. And we also have games weaved into the session in between. So a day is complete with all these activities. This helps them for holistic development and it adds on to their personality.
It's time for a short break, but up next, our conversation with the principal and dean of the country's leading all-girls finishing school continues. You're watching Pathfinders. Don't go anywhere.
Good Shepherd International School and Good Shepherd Finishing School share the same values.
But they vary in purpose. Our target audience is different.
Welcome back. You're watching Pathfinders, and here are more highlights of our conversations with the principal and dean of Good Shepherd Finishing School, considered to be the only one of its kind in the country and on par with leading finishing schools across the globe. So the Good Shepherd Finishing School is not a pure play academic institution. That said, how do you go about evaluating students? What are the admissions criteria?
Good Shepherd International School and Good Shepherd Finishing School share the same values.
But they vary in purpose. Our target audience is different. Academic performance is not at all a criteria for admission to Good Shepherd Finishing School. The age group which we consider for admission is between 16 to 32. And the criteria is that they have to undergo an interview at which we will be checking the attitude and the intellectual compatibility of the student. If the student is compatible enough to be with the other students to undergo the program which she has chosen, whether it be the 9 months, 3 months or the 6 weeks, if she is fit for it, she'll get cleared and she gets admitted. If not, we suggest other programs according to the compatibility of the student.
What are some of the transformations you've personally witnessed in Good Shepherd Finishing School graduates?
All the graduates we have seen, they are confident and there is a thorough change in their outlook.
We also see that they manage their time well, they enhance their interpersonal and personal skills, they become independent, they become confident and smart in handling any kind of situation in life, and change management just becomes a cakewalk for them.
It's said that transforming the girl child is equivalent to transforming a nation. What does it feel like to be a part of this women's empowerment movement?
It indeed is a gratifying experience beyond words, and I take it as a great honor and pride to lead, inspire and motivate these young girls to become a better version of themselves. And we stay true to our promise at Good Shepherd Finishing School.
Give us a girl and take back a lady.
And now we bring you the student perspective on the Good Shepherd Finishing School experience. Here's a glimpse of our conversations with these self-assured, sophisticated young women.
There's a quotation which says, "A comfort zone is a great place to live in, but nothing ever grows there." Good Shepherd Finishing School prepares us for the world out there. A woman has various roles to play in her life, and Good Shepherd Finishing School understands this.
There are many schools out there which help you excel in academics, but Good Shepherd Finishing School is one such school which let you see the other side of yourself, the creative side.
At Good Shepherd Finishing School, we're exposed to various details that we usually ignore in the daily life. One such detail is stitching apparels. It's close to me because it makes me realize how much hard work goes into creating one outfit.
Well, Good Shepherd Finishing School has given me a premise to learn and develop new skills. For example, I would never have thought that I will know how to use a sewing machine, but now I'm quite good at it.
After the 12th standard, I wasn't sure about the next step I should take. So I came to Good Shepherd Finishing School, where I learned cooking intensely, individually, and with a high quality instructor. Then I realized that this is the direction I should go into professionally. Had I not been here in Good Shepherd Finishing School, I would have never discovered the true potential and my interest for the art of cooking.
I've chosen Good Shepherd Finishing School after my undergraduate to make myself more complete. The most special thing that has inspired me is the food and beverage service. In food and beverage service, we learn table setting, dining etiquette, and how to prepare a range of cuisines. And I'm well confident now to host an event and be a gracious host.
Good Shepherd Finishing School imbibes all the graces that are required for a girl to blossom into a lady. What attracted me to Good Shepherd Finishing School was a unique opportunity to learn a new language, French. Bonjour, j'aime Good Shepherd Finishing School.
My journey towards my goal and to become professional is fulfilled by Good Shepherd Finishing School. Here, I take up the path towards perfection and to become an elegant lady. And we are in the forefront of the technology, where Good Shepherd Finishing School incorporates technology in whatever it does.
The experience that I cherish here the most is my music classes. I still remember the first day at my Veena class when I was completely clueless about how to hold the instrument. But thanks to the instructions being provided to me at Good Shepherd Finishing School, I'm completely stunned at the progress I have made in this field.
At Good Shepherd Finishing School, we get to learn many things in different fields, like we get to cook, we get to learn French, we get to learn fashion designing and games and many more. Where else could I do all this?
I had joined the Good Shepherd Finishing School during my vacations for the 3 months batch. These were some of the most memorable days. All the things that I learned at Good Shepherd Finishing School helped me to develop my talents in a very organized manner. Public speaking, debating skills, art and craft, beauty, cooking were some of the few skills out of the numerous number of skills that I developed on.
I've always wanted to be more focused and disciplined in life, and I've always wanted to be a part of the Good Shepherd family. So when I heard about the finishing school program, I thought it was perfect for me. Here at the Good Shepherd Finishing School's sports exercise program, I've made some of my fondest memories. I've really pushed myself and embraced a competitive spirit, and I've certainly become more of an athlete than I was before.
I've always had an interest in sports, arts, dance, music and cooking, and when I came to know about Good Shepherd Finishing School from my friends, I was like, yes, this is the place where I want to be, which covers all the areas of my interest. And one such interest is billiards. Good Shepherd Finishing School ensures that every girl here gets an opportunity to learn this classic game, and I believe, I'm convinced that I have become the best billiards player that I can be.
I've come to Good Shepherd Finishing School to bring out the best version of myself. So one such way is by engaging myself in squash. The game is diligently taught here by the professionals, and it has brought out the best in me, both on and off the courts.
followed my sister's footsteps and decided to join Good Shepherd Finishing School. And the biggest transformation I've experienced is my comfort level in public speaking. Now I can address a crowd anytime, anywhere.
At Good Shepherd Finishing School, the uniquely followed curriculum to transform into an elegant lady is what brought me here. At Good Shepherd Finishing School, I get to learn a lot of things like business English, French, food and beverages, fashion designing, beauty techniques, etc., which I haven't learned previously. When I leave from this institution, I would transform into an elegant lady and face the public in a more confident way.
We decided to start our own finishing school in a different way in Ooty. That is how we started the Good Shepherd Finishing School.
It is very convenient to us because we have so many fields in a single place.
From the very beginning, we have been taught to pay more attention to academics, and in this entire process, our creativity and talent took a backseat. Good Shepherd Finishing School for me serves as an excellent medium where I can get a chance to inherit all the traits that count into making a confident lady.
Before I came to Good Shepherd Finishing School, I thought that a perfect lady is the one who has a good dressing sense and good looks. But after I came to finishing school, I learned that a perfect lady is the one who has high self-confidence and the right attitude towards life.
My friends here have been, they're just a part of my life now because I have friends all over the world, and to say that is quite a big thing, and it's been amazing. The whole journey, the 9-month journey has been amazing at Good Shepherd Finishing School.
Our Dean, Miss Neeta Natraj, she was the best guide I have seen, and she was such a great motivation to me that every time I had a problem and I used to go talk to her, she used to give me solutions which made me so happy. And every time I left her cabin, she would make sure that I felt that I was the best and there was nothing I cannot do.
It's this need to be independent that brings me to Good Shepherd Finishing School. It's this need to be a skilled young person which brings me to Good Shepherd Finishing School. We have so many areas that we can develop in at the school. It's endless, and the opportunities too.
Beyond the tranquil ambiance and its top-of-the-line infrastructure, what truly sets Good Shepherd Finishing School apart is its commitment to the philosophy of practical learning.
Okay, really good from you.
Here, the hands-on administration and staff ensures that each girl imbibes the social graces necessary to transform into a refined and resourceful young lady. The enriched experience prepares girls for the many roles they have to play in life and the several personal and professional development opportunities that lie ahead. With an infused sense of confidence, backed by a versatility in their talents, Good Shepherd Finishing School graduates today are making their presence felt far and wide.
Well, that brings this episode of Pathfinders to a close. I'm Pooja Jain, signing off from the Good Shepherd Finishing School campus in Ooty. We'll see you next time.